Digits on the beat.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Brittany. We're back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Georgia State. I get so many questions asking about how I like Georgia State, what made me want to go to Georgia State, is Georgia State safe, this, that, and the third. So we're going to address all these questions that I always get all the time. So let's get into the video. All right. So the original reason that I wanted to go to Georgia State is I just fell in love with the campus. I toured Georgia State and that was it. I was like, this is where I'm going. Like, I fell in love with it so much. Like, I only applied to 2 schools. I applied to Valdosta and I applied to Georgia State, and I did not want to go to Valdosta. So Georgia State was my only option, basically. I just fell in love with the campus. It's downtown Atlanta. It's not a traditional campus. It's open. However, that does not take away from the campus like feel, in my opinion. I don't know, because I've never really been to any other colleges, but like I said, I still feel like I'm on a campus. And people always ask me, like, do you have far to go to class because everything's so spread out? Do you have far to walk? And really and truly no. Like, I've lived on campus for all 4 years, and the most I had to walk was a couple blocks. Like, there's only one building that's far from the rest of campus, and that's Adderhold. My GSU students will know what that is. And really and truly, I don't even feel like that's a super far walk. Like, it's the farthest, but it's not a far walk. And also, Georgia State has shuttles, buses that run. So really and truly, if I don't want to walk to class, I don't, which is most of the time. I mostly take the shuttle. You just have to make sure that you know, get ready for class ahead of time, because the shuttles, you know, they come around every so often. So really and truly, I don't mind the buildings being spread out because it's really not even far. Like, I feel like some campuses are super large, like UGA, and I feel like you have to walk far to get to those classes. So I feel like it's not really a difference. People often ask me about the homeless population because it is a major city. It is in the middle of downtown. Really and truly, them homeless people don't bother you, like, for real. Like, so on Georgia State's campus, there's like 3 major parks where the homeless people, you know, tend to gather and hang out. And I've only had one encounter with like a homeless person, like, trying. That encounter didn't scare me or anything. And really and truly, these homeless people, I mean, they might talk to you, they might ask you for some money, ask them to buy you something, but you just keep walking and ignore them. Like, what are they gonna do? If you don't bother them, they're not gonna bother you, really and truly. So the homeless population at Georgia State or near Georgia State isn't a big issue, in my opinion. With my experiences, it hasn't been a big issue for me. That goes into the next question I always get asked about: is Georgia State's campus safe? Because again, it is an open campus. It is in the middle of downtown. It is in a highly populated city. I personally think Georgia State campus is safe. I feel safe on Georgia State's campus. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there has been incidents, but really and truly, these incidents happen at night. So if you're smart, you won't wander out around by yourself at night, or even with 2 people. Don't go out at night. Like, you don't know what's going to happen at night in the middle of a city. So Georgia State's campus is pretty secure. We have, I think it's we have GSU PD, Capitol PD, Atlanta PD, and I believe MARTA PD that all patrol around Georgia State's campus. So like I said, I feel it's pretty safe. And even our dorms are pretty safe. Like, they're very strict on who can come in, how many people you can have in at one time, how many people you can have in a month, checking IDs. Like, they're very, very strict about that. So I personally don't feel like unsafe in my dorm. Another question that people ask me about a lot is, how is campus life? Because again, Georgia State is not a traditional campus. We are also a very large commuter school. So people always ask me, do I feel like I get that true college experience, and I definitely feel like I do. We have so many, so many clubs, so many activities to do. Like, y'all, there's literally a club for everything. Like, we have this website that you go to and see all the clubs and apply if you want to join or whatever. It's so many. Like, there's something for everybody, because Georgia State is a very diverse campus. I think we're like #1 diverse campus in Georgia or something like that. So there is definitely something for everybody to do. We have pretty much everything you can imagine. Like, anything you want out of a college, Georgia State has it, in my opinion, for the most part. So I definitely feel like getting involved is not an issue. It's just how much you want to get involved. And if you do plan on coming to Georgia State, don't be like me and wait till your senior year to do all these different activities, because you will stress yourself out. I mean, not to say that I wasn't involved like my other years. Like, I was a cheerleader, I was definitely in clubs and stuff, but I kind of started getting more and more involved my late junior and senior year. So get started early. Like, that's how you make your friends. One last question that I always get asked: how are the football games? How are homecoming? This, that, and the third. Me being a cheerleader, my experience is completely different to a student who is not an athlete, because I am on the sideline every game, so I'm involved with my teammates. But however, I would definitely say that we are growing. Like, our atmosphere and our football atmosphere is definitely growing. We are still a new football program. Like, I think it's been maybe 9 years that we've had a football team, which is not, that's not a long time, for unlike other schools that have had their football team for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, 9 years. And I might be wrong when I'm saying 9 years. 9 years is not a long time. So we're still building our program. We're still building up our school spirit. So definitely, if you come out to games, come out and support your football team, your basketball team, your soccer team, your baseball team, whatever other teams we got a lot of them, sand volleyball or beach volleyball, track and field, and anybody else that I miss. Definitely come out and support. So yeah, our school spirit is definitely building up, but it takes the students to actually want to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't build school spirits if our students don't want to participate. So that's why I say get involved, come to your games, and just support. Really and truly, your college experience is what you make it, and especially at Georgia State. At Georgia State, you have the option to either be a loner and don't talk to anybody and don't get involved, because it's built for that. We are a commuter school. Like, you can do that, but you can also get involved and have a wonderful college experience. So it's really your choice. Your college experience at Georgia State is what you make it. I made my college experience great. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about anybody else, but I made my college experience at Georgia State great, which is why I love it so much. So if you guys have any other questions about Georgia State, feel free to drop them below in the comments. Also, please like this video, subscribe, because I am a building channel, and I want to grow, okay? I want to do this for a long time. So let me know if y'all have any other questions. Always remember, be bold, be beautiful, and be you. Peace out. Bye.